Hello, beautiful women helping women entrepreneurs fam. I am so glad to be here with you guys. Oh my gosh, I've been so excited about this live stream for days and I'm so excited to be finally bringing it for you here and now. If I haven't met you before, my name is Cait Scudder. I am a business coach, a speaker, and a success mentor for women entrepreneurs. And I am so excited to be on here with you guys today. I am a standout online member. So Christina, super happy to be here with this amazing community. Guys, I'm gonna give a minute for people to just pour in. So go ahead and do me a favor. If you are watching this live, go ahead and say, hey, drop something in the comments. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching with me. Drop me an emoji. Drop me the praise hands. Drop me whatever you want to drop me so that I know that you are here and watching with me live. And oh my gosh, today's topic, people, so freaking important. I think that when we are talking about growing our businesses online as female entrepreneurs, there's so many different conversations and pain points that I think we struggle with. A lot of us struggle with. Content creation is one of them. Visibility is one of them. Today, I want to share with you. Hey, Sonia, so great to have you on here, love. By the way, if you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay, guys, so that I know that you are here watching this with me. I'm just saying, for those of you who are just popping on, hey, Christy, for those of you who are just popping on, guys, there are many different things that we need to keep in check when we are growing our businesses as entrepreneurs. But the single most important thing that you need to nail down as an entrepreneur is sales. Knowing how to sell well, knowing how to sell from a heart-centered place and not a skeezy, manipulative place, right? But I think for a lot of us, this is a really big point. It's a big struggle point. It's something that doesn't come naturally, and it's a skill set that we can learn. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 biggest mistakes that I see most female entrepreneurs making. I work with a lot of women, a lot of coaches, consultants, service providers, done-for-you service providers, women who are looking to scale their business and who are coming to the game absolutely so skilled at what it is they do. Guys, if you're joining, go ahead and say, hey, drop an emoji, drop something below so that I know that you're here and watching with me. So skilled at what they do, but struggling when it comes to selling, struggling to articulate their message in the right way, struggling to actually close a sale in a way that feels repeatable, that feels natural, and that feels easeful, right? Maybe you're seeing some success in your business with sales right now, but it feels hard. I hope today's live stream is going to give you some tools that you're going to be able to walk away with and go implement in your business right now to start to make more sales. Hey, Joni, great to have you on here. Okay, guys, so do me a favor. I want to know what your businesses are. So whether you're catching this live or you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and put in the comments below what it is you sell. So tell me, what's your business? What is the thing that you're selling? Are you selling coaching? Are you selling consulting? Are you selling a product? Are you selling websites? Like, go ahead and pop in below what it is that you sell. I want to know what kind of businesses we got here so I can really tailor this to be the most useful for you that I possibly can, okay? So while you're going to do that, guys, I want to just dive straight in, okay? So if you are watching this, get out a pen, get out a notebook. I want you to be really making use of this next half an hour, really like 25 minutes now. And like I said, be able to take this and go use it in your business, okay? So the first mistake I see entrepreneurs making, literally in a serial way, a realtor. Okay, awesome. Keep dropping below, you guys, what it is you're selling. I want to know what you're bringing to the market, what your offers are. If you are still in the process of defining what those offers are, drop it in the comments below. Sorry if you hear a horn. I'm actually in the Amalfi Coast right now. My husband and I travel the world running our businesses from anywhere we want. So that horn is a very genuine, authentic Amalfi Coast motorbike driving by like right outside my house. So that's what's going on out there. So guys, tell me what you're selling below. I want to hear. What's your product? What's your service? What's the thing you're bringing to market? If you don't have anything that you're selling right now but want to bring something, tell me what that is in the comments below. Okay, so the first mistake that I see most entrepreneurs making when it comes to selling their thing, why this? Why this offer, why this product, why this service is not clear for your people. Now, let's back up. You might be thinking, well, Cait, now that's great, but like your audience is however big it is. My audience online right now is over 25,000 people. You might be thinking, well, that's great for you. You've got a big old audience. But my problem is my audience is too small. I do not care. Like literally, I have worked with clients who have had 20 people in their audience and have had $1,000 weeks, okay? I want you guys to take this into consideration. If your people are not buying from you, if you have a product that is amazing, a service that is amazing, okay, cool, content manager, clothing and Zumba, natural pasture management, that is super cool. What is that? I don't even know what that means. That's awesome. Whatever it is you're selling, you guys, if you are finding it hard to make repeatable sales in your business right now, I do not want you telling yourself the story that it's because your audience isn't big enough. Even if you have an audience, which by the way, every single one of you does, who's watching this, because I know that because you're in this Facebook group, you have social profiles, you have people in front of you, even if that is not a huge number, your people aren't making the connection of why this offer is the solution to their problems, why this offer is the thing that they need, why the thing that they are literally banging their heads against the wall day after day after day can be solved, can be stopped, can finally come to a cease because you have created something that's going to support them get the result that they want. Why this? The first place you need to look if you are not making consistent sales in your business, you guys, is ask yourself, why this? Like, why would your audience buy this thing? Why would they invest in this thing? What is amazing about this offer that is going to give them the result that they want? Now, in order to really tap into this, you need to understand your people. You need to understand what it is that's keeping them up at night, what it is that they are struggling with, and really ask yourself, like, does the thing that you have created truly solve the problems that your people has? Does the thing that you have created? So for some of you, content manager, amazing. So Senya, let's take that example. Okay, if you're a content manager, your ideal client probably has huge struggle when it comes to managing all the ideas flowing through their head. Maybe they have a huge struggle managing their Google Drive. Maybe they have no freaking idea how to index the months and months and months of social content that they've got sitting there, and they're literally sitting on a gold mine, right? If you are selling them the solution to their problem, which is time, which is burnout, which is having the assets but not having them plugged into place, like that would be so frustrating for your ideal client. But if we don't connect the dots for them of why this offer, this retainer content management package is going to solve their problems through your messaging, through your consistency, through your output, and through how you execute on your sales calls, you're leaving money on the table, number one, and number two, you are leaving all of those ideal clients who are struggling with exactly that massively unserved. Thank you, Sunny. I'm so glad to hear that. Pasture improvements using natural methods. Composting, manure, symbiotic grazing, no pellet fertilizer. Okay, interesting. Super cool. So like I said, you guys, number one, first and most important thing is why this. So for example, Rhiannon, I'm not sure who your ideal clients are in selling that, but it sounds like there's a lot of this is what this is not, and this is what this is. This is all natural. This is not pellet fertilizer. This is not all of this other stuff, right? Who are your ideal people and why do they need this? What problems does it solve for them? How does it improve their lives? How does it make their lives easier? How does it get them a result? And usually, you guys, we really need to connect the dots of the result that we are bringing for people. So is it saving your people time? Is it saving your people money? Is it giving them, what's the result that it's bringing them? If that is not clear, your people are going to really, really struggle to buy from you. A confused market does not buy. I'm going to say that again. If you're joining, say hey, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know that you're here, you guys. As always, if you're catching on the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. A confused market does not buy. So make sure that your people are clear and that in your sales process, you are clearly articulating why this, okay? Thing number one. Biggest mistake and how to turn it around. Thing number 2, the second biggest mistake I see so many female entrepreneurs make, especially you guys. So for those of you who do done-for-you service based offers and packages, whether that's coaching, consulting, you're looking to build a personal brand, you're looking to build out your coaching business, you are looking to sell out your social media management or your Facebook ads or your branding company or any kind of online platform that you have, if you're selling out your services and you sell one-on-one offers, right? So we're not talking a launch right now where you have a program start date that's happening on the 15th of the month, right? We're talking about one-on-one enrolling, whether that's retainer packages if you're a done-for-you service provider, whether that is business coaching, life coaching, health coaching, relationship coaching, any kind of coaching or consulting package. I hear this all the time from my clients. I work with a lot of coaches and consultants who are struggling with sales and want to grow their business. I hear this all the time, like, okay, but it's easier to launch a group program because there's a specific start date. How do you sell a ongoing one-on-one program, right? Everybody's either like, there's no urgency to buy, there's no reason why they should buy, there's no like, hurry up, doors are closing, right? I hear, and tell me if this is something that has been a struggle for you guys. Let me know if selling one-on-one, a one-on-one package has been hard for you. And I want to hear specifically, if it has been, what's been the most difficult thing for you? What's been the most challenging thing for you about selling out your one-on-one packages? I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Okay. What I have to say to this is, what happens? Does your audience really understand what happens if they don't make this purchase, if they don't take action, if they don't make this investment in themselves? Your audience, like I said in the first piece, you guys, they need to understand what the offer is in order to feel clear, in order to feel like there's an actual container that they're walking through, in order to feel like there's a process that they are being guided through. But guess what? If there's no urgency, if there's no reason why they need to take action now, we are living in a time where the internet is a noisier place than ever. And if you are not telling them and like quite literally holding them by the hand as they go through your sales process, they're likely going to fall away. Do they understand? Because you're making them understand, because your language and your process helps them understand why now, why they... Okay, so Trudy says selling health and wellness is hard because they don't believe it works. Trudy, say more about that. Are you selling health and wellness? If so, what are you selling? Okay, guys, so this is actually a perfect example. I'm really glad you gave that example, Trudy, of health and wellness, right? So let's say you have a health and wellness program. Maybe some of you are in a network marketing company like Beachbody or something, and you have a business that supports your clients get a result, right? So why this? Whatever it is you're selling, it's helping them get to a healthier level of fitness, well-being, overall better state, right? Why now? What happens when that person doesn't take action, when for the 5th time already this year, they really come to the edge of making a change, of making a positive change in their life, of investing in their health, and they decide to back out again? What is the collateral damage that's being done? See, I actually am going to disagree with you here, Trudy. I don't think it's because they don't believe it works. They don't actually have the evidence. And I'm not talking about like scientific studies on the back of your product. I'm talking about they don't actually believe that they are going to be able to see that thing through, and they're not thinking about a non-decision being a decision. And you guys, it's not their fault. It's your job as the business owner to connect the dots for your people. If you sell a product or a service that gets a result for people, and your ideal client desires that thing, they desire the change, they desire the growth, they desire the momentum, but they are getting there and then they're backing out at the last minute, and they're using and you're hearing an objection like money or timing or whatever, they are struggling to understand and connect the dots with what happens when they don't take action. What happens when they do nothing? What happens when they let this opportunity slip through their fingers yet again? What's the result that they're saying, like, never mind, not really that important, I can wait till a later date for? What's the impact that that decision is gonna have? It's so important in your sales process, you guys, whether that is Like I said, whether you're having a discovery call, whether you conduct your sales through DMs on Instagram or on DMs in Facebook. And if you're just joining us, we have a lot of new people on here. Hey, you guys, go ahead and say hey below and let me know what it is that you sell. So a lot of new people just jumped on. Please drop in the comments below what it is you sell. Are you selling a coaching package, consulting, product, service? Let me know below. If your people are slipping through the cracks, if at the last moment, on the call, in your DMs, in the process of selling, they're falling away, ask yourself this. Hey, Linda, ask yourself this. Do they understand why now? Why they have to take action right now? Bakerson, say more. What kind of products? What are you selling? Give me some more details. Hey, Sharon, great to have you on here. Do they understand? Okay. Hempworks CBD. Okay, so what happens? Weight loss coaching, beautiful. Handmade leather products, amazing, ladies. Okay, so let's take some of this. Finding their joy, Sharon, that's so gorgeous. Amazing. Complete coaching systems, high performance. Professional businesswomen love it. VA services closed. Ladies, I'm so glad that you're writing what you're doing below. If you're just tuning on, we're talking about the 3 biggest mistakes most entrepreneurs make and how to overcome them. First thing that we talked about, make sure they understand why your product or service. So for example, for some of you guys who are coming on saying you sell coaching packages or you're selling clothes or you're selling makeup, like why this thing? What's the result it's going to give them to feel more confident on a date, to feel better in their skin? Somebody said that they sell joy coaching. Like what does that mean in their lives? Okay, are you connecting that dot for people? Second thing is why now? Okay, this is a great example for the person who just said, bath items, bath bombs, loofahs, designer purses. Okay, beautiful. Solves a problem. Love it. Handmade soap. Gorgeous. Why now? Why would you wait another day to get the result that you want? That needs to be part of the message in your own unique way. Not regurgitating what I'm saying, but doing it in your way. Psychological consult for adolescent girls. Okay, beautiful. Photography. Why now? What's going to happen if another 6 months go by? This is for Stephanie, just says you do photography. What's going to happen when another 6 months go by and you don't do those? I don't know if you do branding photography, but this is a great one for business owners. Like, what happens when you go for another 6 months without your branding photography? You say, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll invest in it when it feels a little bit more convenient. Guess what? It's never going to feel more convenient. It's never going to feel more convenient to invest in yourself. But you, ladies, this is the thing. You as the business owner need to feel confident enough to hold somebody's feet to the fire in a loving way. I don't mean in a pressuring way or a manipulative way. I mean being willing to be in the uncomfortable conversation with somebody who says, no, I feel I can't do that. I'm going to do it later. Yeah, that's interesting, but I'm not going to buy now. I'm not going to invest now. The reason that's coming up is because they don't understand, they're not connecting the dots, why doing nothing, not taking action, has an impact on their lives right now. So make sure you are making that clear for your people. Morgan, lifestyle coaching, combining mindset, nutrition, and movement. Beautiful. So you know super well, Morgan, what happens when your people who are feeling blocked in their mindset, stagnant in their body, off in their nutrition, are experiencing, right? They're feeling sluggish, they're feeling foggy at work, they're feeling like unconfident in their relationships. Can your people really afford to do nothing? That's the question, okay? And that when I say you have to be willing to hold their feet to the fire, I mean you need to be willing to be in that uncomfortable conversation with them. Okay? Not because you are pushing them. Now, this is where most entrepreneurs and ladies, I hate to say this, especially women, get this wrong. We feel like having that conversation makes us pushy, makes us manipulative, makes us bad. But you need to take yourself outside of you for a second and think of your ideal client. If your ideal client is someone who has not found joy and they're struggling hard to find happiness, and you sell a package, an experience that's going to help them get there, it's your responsibility to let them know that. If you sell health and wellness and coaching packages that get somebody to the other side but you're afraid to tell them that, you're literally leaving them massively, massively, massively unserved. So make sure that in your selling process, you're articulating why now. Sonia says, what to do when our product or service doesn't provide the result as claimed? So this is a really good question, Sonia. I think this is a really important piece of the selling process. You need to make sure, like, first of all, the word claim, you shouldn't be making any claims towards your product or service. I am not a lawyer. That's right, Catherine. If you truly believe in your product or service, you're doing a disservice by not sharing it. Abso-freaking-lutely. Selling is serving. Selling is actually the highest form of service that you can give. Going back to the other question about claiming, you are delivering a process, and you can share past results that's gotten for your other clients. You're never claiming, and this is going to make you XYZ by X date. You can say, this is a process I've gone through with dozens of clients. These are some of the results that they've had, but ultimately your client needs to put in the work. I think that should be the case for anything that you're selling. Your people need to put in the work. Just because one person gets a result out of it, it's not a blanket statement guarantee. Otherwise, that would be super convenient. Nobody would freaking ever go on a diet or join a gym if we could just like fork over some cash and instantly get the result, right? It's always about what you're putting in. So I would just make sure that you're really emphasizing that up front so you don't get into that position in the first place. Okay, guys, so if you're just joining in, go ahead and say, hey, we've got some more new people on here. Tell me what you're selling in the comments below. I want to know so I can keep speaking to some of the things you guys are bringing up. Okay, so the last mistake that I see a lot of entrepreneurs making, guys, and this is one of the hardest things to bring forward and break ourselves out of this pattern if we've been in it as business owners, is why me, okay? And by me, I mean you saying that to yourself as the business owner, articulating to your audience, articulating to your people, beautiful Laura, articulating awesome, oh, 2 Laura's, awesome, articulating to your people, why me? Okay, so there are a jillion and one business coaches, health coaches, life coaches out there. Amazing. So glad we have so many incredible women doing this work. Why you? Why you of all of those people, okay? Now, a massive part of this is one of the things that I teach in my business coaching framework, a massive part of this is the energy that you're putting out, right? Are people connecting with you on a level that is energetic and that's felt sense, as opposed to just your words, right? If you're not letting that energy be seen, you're leaving sales on the table and money on the table, point blank. But it's more than that. It's more than just vibing with somebody. That might be the single biggest factor in a purchasing decision or an investing decision that your audience makes, because people remember the way that you make them feel. But that's not the only thing. And especially for some of you guys who are, that's right, there's some of you guys who are selling physical products. Beautiful. Why me? Amazing, because I'm committed. Beautiful. I run social media content. Okay, awesome, guys. There's a lot of social media managers. There's a lot of health coaches. There's a lot of bath products out there. Why your products? What makes your products or your services different? And this could be like both an actual thing that you do differently in terms of like a bonus that you give your people or a way in which you interact with them. For example, all of my VIP clients, something that's maybe a little bit unique about my one-on-one practice is that I have access to, or I should say all my VIPs have access to me in a program called Basecamp, which lets us chat and gives them access to me all throughout the week, not just on the hour every single week of our coaching call, okay? So that's like a feature difference, like a piece of a greater puzzle, right? But that's not why they're not buying me. They're not buying a coaching package from me. I'm not selling that extra time on Basecamp, right? What they're getting from me is that I am a really, if you haven't noticed already, high energy person. If I am in your corner, I am fiercely in your corner. You're getting 110% of me. That is one of my unique selling points. It's something that my clients refer other people to me. My practice is continually full with a wait list because number one, my clients get results, and number two, because they want this energy. I want you to ask yourself this: does your unique selling proposition, your USP come across clearly to your people? Do they know why to go with you and not every single other option under the sun in the life, business, health, physical product space? Like, there's a lot of CBDs out there. Somebody said they sell CBD oil, right? There's a lot of hair products out there. What makes your product different from all the rest? And when you can articulate that consistently in your marketing and then consistently in your selling process, you are building up in your ideal client's mind such a clear case and such a clear pathway for them to make a buying decision, because they already know what they're going to get from you that's different from everybody else. They already sense, they already feel that you're bringing something to the table that not everybody else has, and they want that. Okay, guys, so for those of you, it's so awesome to have so many of you guys on here live. For those of you who have tuned in halfway or who are just coming into this conversation, I want to just check the time here. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done with time. So crazy. Hey, Sana, who are just tuning on, go back and watch this from the beginning, guys. We have covered today the 3 biggest mistakes most entrepreneurs make when it comes to selling and how to overcome them, okay? We've talked about understanding why your product or service, the result that it provides for your people, making sure that's super clear. Why now? Why now is the time that they need to take action, and connecting the dots, important, of what happens if they don't. And why me, as in why you as the, hey Beth, why you as the business owner, why you as this person, okay? Why you? If you are struggling with sales, ladies, I'm telling you, start here. I have coached hundreds of women in their businesses, and I'm telling you, it's back to basics. Start here with these 3 things, okay? Tell me which one in the comments below. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these 3 things feels the hardest for you right now? Which of these feels like, if you had to pick one that you're struggling with the most in your sales process, which is it? Is it articulating why this, why your product or service, why now, or why me? Let me know below. The last thing I want to say, you guys, before I have to jump off, is that I am hosting a completely free 3-day training, giving you everything that you need to know about making more sales in your business. Why me? Okay, Sharon, that's really, really helpful. I'm going to pop the link in the comments below. Okay, why me? That's a common theme. Thank you guys so much for sharing that. I'm so glad you're letting me know that. Okay, so we're gonna be going into these 3 much more in detail. Wow, everybody's saying why me? That's so interesting. So if you want to join, you guys, it's completely free. There's a facilitated, oh my gosh, everyone's saying why me? That's so interesting. We are gonna be going into this super, super in depth. I'm gonna actually drop the link in the comments right now. So just make sure that okay, bear with me, give me a second. Okay, I'm dropping this in the comment. Of course, it's taking forever. Anyway, it's salesmastery.caitscudder.com. I'm going to drop this for you below right now. Boom. Okay. Once this loads, okay, there we go. Keep dropping below. Okay, why now? Interesting. Really, that why now is a big one, especially for coaches who are selling one-on-one packages. This is what I see a lot of the time, is how do we motivate our people to take action when there's kind of a revolving door, right? When it's, okay, perfect. When there's not a specific date that a program is launching, right? And this comes back to connecting the dots for your people. Give me a sec here, guys. Oh my God, my computer's being so slow. Of course it would be right now. Anyway, I'm gonna drop that in the comments. So if you're interested, you guys, in catching this 3-day training, it's gonna be completely free. There's gonna be follow-up workbooks. It's totally free. This is like worth thousands of dollars, this class. I'm giving it away for free. I really want to support you guys and help you get better at sales. The other thing is, when you sign up for this, you automatically get 1,000, that's right, 3 zeros off of my upcoming sales group coaching program, which is launching later this month. Just by signing up for this free training, that's your $1,000 off coupon. And the training starts tomorrow. If you can't catch it live, there's gonna be replays available, guys. So definitely make sure that you sign up for this. Don't miss this. If you've struggled with sales, I really, really wanna support you with this. I'm gonna drop the link as soon as we finish up here. I'm so glad you found this valuable. Tell me your biggest takeaway below. I wanna hear your biggest takeaway from this training in the comments, you guys. So much love. If this has impacted you, please feel free to send me a message and say hi. And remember to join me tomorrow for the 3 days of free training, diving all into all things sales. So much love, and I'll talk to you soon.